All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of This Freakin' Show, the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. I'm your host, Travis T., and alongside me this evening,
We're Colin,
Geek Cast Joe,
and Clint.
And Clint. Clint is back with us. Clint,
Yes.
How you doing? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Great for having me back on, guys.
Absolutely. I know I've probably said this several times over a bunch of social media websites, but congratulations on your 100th episode, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's huge.
Honestly, I kind of wasn't sure at first that I was going to make it to 100, but now that I have, actually, from when we were recording, I almost didn't make it past 100.
Wow.
Well, what happened was my mic kept cutting out on Skype last night, and
Ooh.
I was to the point where I was ready to throw my laptop through the window.
Yeah, that would have been it, probably, for a while.
Yeah, but I did not. I was able to clean it up somewhat, so
That's perfect.
yay.
Man. That's perfect. And like I said before, man, it was awesome to listen to it. I recommend everyone going to listen to it, especially those who have I guess intelligence in gaming, because I sat there when I was listening to it and I was driving to and from work, because it's a long episode.
Yeah, I warn everybody it's over 2.5 hours, or actually it's just about 2.5 hours.
Oh wow. Yeah, so it was a good day and a half of driving to get through it, but it was totally worth it, because I got to learn, and I got to laugh, and I got to feel like inspired, because you made 100 episodes, man, and I'm not even halfway there yet, and I'm hoping to get there soon. So
You will.
I believe we will. I got faith. We're at 41 right now, so we're gonna hit 50 soon. So at least that's something. So what's that? 11 more, and then our first season's done. So that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Oh, you guys are going by 50 episode seasons?
52.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So our 100th episode is gonna fall right before the finale of season 2. Which, I guess logically you could do 50 episode seasons, take 2 weeks off, but why do that? No, committed to a weekly basis, except for that one time a couple weeks ago where we used a pre-recorded, but we already did that before, so it counts. We're totally cool with that. But
technically they're all pre-recorded. It's just how early we pre-record.
None of the shows are live.
Yeah, but pre-recorded weekly. It's not like we record 4 of them in 1 week and disperse them throughout the month.
That's fair.
We're here every week doing this. It's every Monday or Tuesday, depending on what your guys' school schedule is.
That's true.
That's right. I don't know. I want to have a live episode one day.
Yeah, I'd be down.
We might need Derek back for that one.
Oh, Derek. Yeah.
Performing in front of an audience is tricky with a podcast. I attempted it last year.
Oh no, I don't. I don't want to sit up on a stage and talk to people. I want to go live over the internet.
With Twitch.
Sure, with Twitcher.
Twitch, or I know a few people who use Mixler.
Mixler. That sounds like a Silver Age Batman villain.
Or a mixologist.
Well, if we get our golden sheet for Geek Cast Joe to sit behind, we can go on Facebook Live.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
Golden sheet.
a high quality horse mask could probably work well too.
I think they'll get hot after a while, though.
Yeah, probably.
Like the ones that we saw at Spencer's the one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those get a different kind of hot. Hashtag Spencer's jokes.
Perfect. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. This episode, This Freakin' Show, is brought to you by Fire Pit Bar and Grill of Peotown, Illinois. If you're looking for a down-home country restaurant where you can purchase a beer and a burger For $6.99 every Monday and Wednesday, you need to get down to Fire Pit Bar and Grill, Peelton, Illinois. And you can find them on Facebook at Fire Pit Bar or at the website, firepitbar.com, which you can find those links on our website, This Freaking Show. I don't know why not many people utilize this website of ours. It has everything you need.
Everything.
Literally everything.
Our podcast.
Yeah, our Twitter account, our Facebook account, our Instagram account. And we barely put pictures up there, but we have it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have more followers on Instagram than we do on Facebook. How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know.
We have like 12 pictures on Instagram. 12. And they're mostly me.
Are they really good pictures?
They're drinking. I mean, I'm drinking a vast majority of them. I think one's like a picture of a breakfast. I think we got more followers than we do on Facebook, but it's nuts.
Wow.
But yeah, for $6.99 on Monday or Wednesday, head down to Fire Pit Bar, get a burger, get a beer, live.
Well done.
I know, right? I wanted to make sure that plug was out of the way, so I didn't want to forget about it. And so, anyways, real quick before we get into our main topic for this evening, which I'm excited to do. Consider that we revamped the entire idea like 5 minutes ago. So like a couple days ago, I got a phone call from my grandmother who lives out in Arizona, and she was telling me that she saw this picture of me from the 4th of July, and she saw it and it made her absolutely cry. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a very big guy, both in height and in circumference, if you will.
And personality.
But
I doubt that's where you're going with this.
No, but she saw this picture and she said that it made her upset. She feels like I'm letting myself go. I'm not taking care of myself. And I know she didn't say it, but she's probably worried that I'm going to get to the point where I'm eventually going to die. Now, in my defense, it was a horrible fucking picture. It was a really bad angle. It was hot, okay? So the shirt stuck to my body a little, and it was just a bad angle. So yeah, maybe I looked like Cream Puff or whatever the fuck that guy was called from Ghostbusters. Neither here nor there. But I took what she said to heart. So I thought to myself, like, what's the best thing I can do? You know, I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start drinking better. I'm going to ease up on the alcohol. It's just going to be better, period. So, day one, I had like 6 rum and cokes. And I realized I'm going to start over the next day. So the next day, last night actually, I created, I found this thing on Facebook I saved a while back. And what it is, it's like a lemon ginger water. And you put the ginger in there, you put the lemon in there, you let it fuse overnight, and you're supposed to drink it the next morning. So I create all this stuff, and I'm getting ready to leave, and I go to work, and I forget all about it. I'm like, oh, I'll just have a little bit when I get home. Well, come to find out, you're supposed to drink 4 liters of this shit every single day.
Oh, my God.
I know, right?
Well.
And so, basically, I fucked up today already on it because it's, already late in the evening, and I just started drinking about 16 ounces of it. So, reading about it, it turns out that what it's supposed to do is the ginger is supposed to curb your appetite to help you eat less, and the lemon is supposed to help detox your body. Keep in mind that I started drinking this right after I got done eating 2 spicy chicken sandwiches, a medium fry, and a Dr. Pepper from McDonald's. So,
baby steps.
Exactly. So I know I talked to my grandma, and I know my grandma said she's going to start listening to the show. She said she listened to a previous show, and I said, oh, awesome, which one? She said the pilot. And I'm like, yeah, we're past that. So
Sorry.
I gave her the whole spiel about, where she can find us on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher. Now she can find us on Google Play. That's been created today. So Grandma, if you're listening to this, yeah, I goofed twice already, but hey, it's only Monday, so we're good.
It's true.
Yeah,
Well, good for you.
I just want to share part of my life because I'll admit, I'm a big guy. For what I weigh and for my age, I probably should be fucking dead by now. Because I shit you not, I just got done listening to Gabriel Iglesias' stand-up, and him talking about how much he weighed, and doctors saying that I'm giving you 2 years before you die and shit like that. And I'm like, I'm not that far off from what his weight was. But the damnedest thing is, I got my physical done last year and everything, and I don't have diabetes. And that baffles me because for who I am, I should be losing a fucking leg by now. But I don't know. I guess, right now God's giving me the opportunity to be better. So I'm just going to take that as, hey, no more McChickens.
Perfect.
I know, right?
I tell you, in your defense, you might be fluffy, but you're not. Damn.
Right? Shit. Well, I mean, dude, I saw the pictures from your wedding, and I took up a big chunk of that fucking aisle. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, what? They should have spread these fucking chairs out a little bit wider. No, they should have spread me a little bit thinner. It's just like, nah, I saw those. I mean, that girl that I was walking with, I mean, she looked like a child compared to me. I mean, it was fucking nuts. And I saw the pictures, like, when I went to Justin's wedding, and how me and Ryan held each other in an embrace. And Ryan couldn't get his arms around me, and that's fucking nuts. That should have been a big cue. But at the same time, I like drinking, and I love McChickens. Plus, I live with Colin, and he doesn't make it easy.
I believe that.
So, but no, completely. I'm gonna turn myself around. I think what I actually want to do is, I'm not sure I'm gonna completely do this. I'm kind of on the fence on doing it, but what I think I want to do is, I think I'm going to start doing something serious, start committing really to it. I'm gonna put a progress report up on our website for doing it.
Do it.
I think I want to create like a Go Fitness thing, or like a fitness like group or something, like on our website to kind of promote like a healthier lifestyle, especially for the bigger guy.
Nice.
So I think I'm gonna do that. I haven't really figured it all out yet, but I just want to share it with you guys, and
Good for you, man.
it feels good to get it out. And I want Clint to be here too, because I feel like Clint's part of our family now. So I want him to.
Oh, well, thank you.
No problem, man.
Plus, this is actually giving me a little bit of much needed conviction, because I am in pretty much your situation. In fact, strangely, not strangely, just coincidentally, I actually had to go to the doctor for a follow-up for something currently going on with a leg.
Dude, I hope for the best for you, man, because we gotta be here for each other, and we gotta be here for a long time with each other. And you know what? We'll be there for more support for each other. We could do this. You, me, Colin, Joey don't have to worry about, because Joey's not a fat guy.
I'm bigger than people think I am.
And Joey's like slightly above average. Don't let him fool you.
And speaking of big guys, I just got texted from Fear.
Hey, Fear.
He says he's set up on Skype and everything.
Oh, perfect. Well, shit. Nah. Do you have a Skype?
I do. It's
Adam, don't say it out loud. I don't know if he wants people to really know what it is, but just add him into the conversation. Hopefully, our recording works. Right?
Yep.
Let me
hopefully.
see if I can, because I'm actually on Skype on my Xbox, because my computer was being funky.
Oh yeah. Well, if not, let me know. Let me know what his thing is, and I'll add him.
Actually, I'll just Facebook message it to you real quick.
Just Facebook message me real quick. And while we're doing that, I will just give a quick idea of what we're going to do tonight and who this guy is we're talking about. For those of you who really enjoy the C-rated podcast you're listening to, Fifth Cast is like right there, like around an A or a B, like a high B, middle A kind of podcast. And it's an honor to get him on our show, because I literally am going to fangirl all over this fucking dude. So, but no, in all seriousness, Fear's a host of a Canadian podcast called Fifth Cast. He does it with, I believe it's his wife, MDI, and I think it's a brother-in-law, Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I get that right?
Yeah.
Perfect. 'Cause I'm gonna...
Yeah, Razor is MDI's little brother.
Okay.
Nice.
I gotcha.
Well, not so little brother, but younger.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure I can ask him all this, but he's actually on two different podcasts, Fearcast and Fifth Cast, to which I believe Fearcast is more of, I think, kind of what we're going to be doing with tonight's show. Like tonight's show, not the Tonight Show. Shoot. Oh, is that the Skype?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was looking. I'm like, wait, is that okay? Well, let me add him right here, right quick, and
Phony baloney.
yeah, literally, look at Colin go.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking nut job. Okay, there's two, but I'm gonna go with the one that says Canada.
Yep, that's probably accurate.
Shit. So, anyways, okay, let's give a quick rundown. Actually, I guess I could just wait for him to come on before I give a rundown, so I don't have to explain it twice, right? I mean, that's good.
That's probably a good idea.
Before we do that, anyone else got anything new and exciting going on in their lives?
The AT&T and Verizon are being sued.
On top of Comcast.
Yes. Well,
Nice.
Wait, Comcast is being sued? Because I just read something else about Comcast.
Colin was telling us last week that Washington State was suing Comcast.
yeah. I guess AT&T and Verizon are being sued for discounting businesses for the 911 service.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Because they're getting a little flack right now for an article that I just read last night where they're actually going to start charging people an extra like $30 a month or so to not share their information with other people.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, you want us to not sell your information to third parties? You got to give us an extra $30 a month.
Jeez.
That's bullcrap.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm convinced that Comcast, along with EA, is the Antichrist.
Yep.
EA?
Yes.
Electronic Arts?
Yes. They are the Antichrist of the gaming community. I could go an entire episode on that, so I won't.
I'll allow
I
it.
think we will have to get together so I can hear this.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
That's hilarious. Anybody else got some interesting news?
Oh, I just got back from 4 days at Gen Con.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing. We had a really great time. I picked up some new games to play and got to play with the super pre-alpha for Battletech from Harebrained Schemes, which was awesome. For how far along they are, I got to do some amazing stuff with it. I got to go on like a mission where my robots had to blow up some other robots, and then I had to capture a fort, and it was fantastic. And it looked great,
Nice.
and I can't wait to see where they're at like a year from now when it's actually supposed to be released. So,
Nice.
yeah.
My one of my buddies and my old roommate was just there at Gen Con.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I'm wondering if you saw him or might have known him. Does the name Reed Sanfilippo ring a bell?
No, it doesn't.
That's not a name you will forget either.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I knew a Matt
I was like-
Sanfilippo. He taught me how to
Ah,
sell
nice.
Cutco knives. Needless to say, we're not friends anymore.
I remember when you came over to the house and cut a penny in half in the fucking kitchen.
Yep.
Blew my mind.
What?
Yeah. It wasn't even the fact that he cut the penny up, but the fact that he told me that destroying pennies is not considered destroying currency. I didn't know that.
Pennies aren't legal tender.
Pennies are not legal tender. Is Fear on?
What's going on, boys?
Ah, Fear.
Welcome.
Oh my God, Fear. I was just telling them that I'm going to fangirl the shit on you because I love you and Fifth Cast so much.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I love the part because we promote podcasts and stuff during our shows once in a while, and we've put yours on at least 3 times. And my favorite part of the entire thing is literally at the end where you say "fuck your face." It gets me every time. But thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so much for being able to make time to come on because I know your day's been pretty hectic.
It's been pretty wild, but I'm really glad that I got to get all situated and get on here with you guys.
Absolutely. Well, when I got your message earlier saying that you're on your bus going to where you're going, my first thought was this fucking guy's going to prison and just doesn't want to tell me.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not excited about the butt sex that's going to go down, but I mean, I am pretty. So
Silver
that's
linings.
like currency, yeah.
It's a strictly self-proclaimed beauty. I just want to throw that out there for everybody.
Well, why don't you tell our listeners kind of about who you are, a little bit about what you do.
For sure, man. So I'm part of the FYFC Podcast Network, which we've got 3 shows on. The Naked Porch, which we're not on it, but we do have our buddies out of New York that are on it. They're hilarious. They talk about everything from weed logic to fairies. And then we've got Fifth Cast, which is me, MDI, who's my wife, and her brother, who's Razor. And we pretty much pull no punches and talk about anything we want. Anything from personal stories to actually right now we're having a lovely time with the apocalyptics that are going on right now in Rio.
Oh yeah.
So that's fun, as well as I've got my own show, which is just me. It's called Fearcast, and it can be anything between horror movies to metal interviews to just me sitting there jerking it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Sometimes all 3 at once.
Hey, you never know.
Well, like I was telling Clint earlier, I do listen to Fifth Cast. I listen to your show weekly. I just haven't had a chance to catch Fearcast yet. So to kind of make up for not being able to do that yet, I figured that we would kind of do a Fearcast-like episode here with you on it.
Awesome.
And the original concept I had was obviously, like I explained to everyone, I gave you a list of 20 different monsters or villains from horror movies, and we would rank them. And then, like Colin said, kind of like Clint said, we came to agreement that would take way too long, and it may just be a little too boring. So I figured what we would do instead, and everyone agrees on it, is that we would take the 20 that we have, break it down to a top 10, take that, break it down to a top 5, and then rank it from 5 to 1 on what we believe is the most villainous and best horror movie character there is.
Awesome, man. I'm down.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. So we kind of do this one of 2 ways. We can entrust in each other, since there's 5 of us, we can entrust to each other on our choices, and we can each pick 2 to create the top 10, or we could all mutually agree on the top 10 together. Which one do you want to do? I'm open to ideas.
Whatever works. Doesn't bother me.
I think we should pick a top 3, but then go with our top 2 just in case there's a duplicate.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Perfect. Well, so, who wants to go first? I would go first, but I don't want to.
Let's have.
Colin gets to pick who gets to go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I have no idea how we're doing this. So I'm just going to...
So this is what I want to do. Okay, so we're going to pick our top 10 first. So
All right.
out of the 20, and actually, Joey, since your enunciating skills are a lot better than mine, why don't you read off the top 20 so everyone knows who we're going to be choosing from.
Sure.
And then we'll just circle around. We'll pick one until, we each pick 2 to create the top 10.
Okay.
Sound good? Perfect.
Sure. So we've got Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, excuse me. I always confuse him with the comedian. Leatherface, Hannibal Lecter, Pinhead, Pennywise the Clown, Jack Torrance, Chucky, Count Dracula, Samara Morin, Candyman, Ghostface, The Creeper, Damien Thorne, Norman Bates, Frankenstein's Monster, The Wolfman, Patrick Bateman, and Jigsaw.
All right. Now everyone knows who these characters are now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Google some right now because I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
All right. Joey, pick your first one.
Pennywise the Clown.
Oh, that was mine. You fuck.
Rat bastard.
Perfect. Clint, you want to go next?
Sure. I'm picking Freddy.
Wow. He was almost my second choice.
Did anyone see the remake to Freddy?
Yeah.
Just came out a few years
Oh,
back.
Oh yeah,
That-
Nightmare on Elm Street.
that atrocity of a film.
Was
I
it
own
bad?
It was terrible.
I liked it.
Look, Robert Englund is fucking Freddy. That's as simple as that.
Okay, no, I agree. I didn't really care for the Freddy himself, but overall, I liked the movie.
See, to be honest, if you take Robert, put him in it, it's a decent flick because they did do a lot of good stuff in it.
Yeah. So what was your feeling on the whole concept of the micronaps?
Mike, that was weird. that was just weird to me. So
Perfect.
Do I even want to know what a micro nap is? Is it just a tiny nap?
Yeah, it was basically just a little nod off, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like you're sitting there for, like you're sitting there watching a movie, kind of nod off for a second, and you miss like 1 or 2 minutes.
Gotcha. I did 17 or 18 of those coming in on the Kennedy yesterday.
I did about
Ooh,
an hour of those at work today.
Oh shit. Fear. Why don't you pick yours, man?
I gotta go with my main man, Jason Voorhees.
What'd you guys think of the Freddy vs. Jason movie? And do you believe they should have made a sequel to it?
I was a big fan.
I liked it.
I enjoyed the
seen it.
movie.
I don't know that I saw it.
It was, when did it come out? 2004?
Something like that.
That
Yeah.
feels
Yes. About that, yeah.
Yeah, I do remember like being like I had to be in like right like around 8th grade or freshman year or something. Because I remember taking a sick day from school and watching it, and my mom didn't know I fucking owned it, and you just like to see like naked bitches running around all over the place, and I'm like, thank God my mom's not here, and I watched it like in the living room and shit like that. I keep looking like back at this big bay window, hoping like no one's like walking by, seeing like this fucking kid watching what could be fucking porn. Yeah.
2003. I just looked it up.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that
I
sounds
was,
about right.
so fuck, what was that in 2003? 12, 13? Good times.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I'm a kid. I didn't know if you guys knew that or not. I'm a fucking child. But I'm not the youngest on the show, so it's okay.
Nope.
Nope, that's Joey.
That is me.
Okay. Anyways, Colin, you're up.
Pinhead.
People, that's all mine. Okay. I'm gonna go with Leatherface,
All right.
which I've never seen any Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but
What?
I'm gonna be honest with you, okay, and maybe this is probably the best time in the show to tell you this. I hate horror movies.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. Nah.
Well, see, the thing is, like I could watch a certain kind of horror movie. Like, I've seen all the Saws. I saw Freddy vs. Jason. I saw a couple of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. But there are certain horror movies that I cannot watch because they scare the living shit out of me. Like, I've never sat through an entire showing of Scream. Don't know why. Can't explain it. Just could never do it. Strangers.
Really?
Yep, I couldn't sit through Strangers. I did go to the movie theater to see When a Stranger Calls, and I was that black woman in the back of the theater.
Oh, don't run in there, baby.
Bitch, get out the room. He behind the door.
I shit you not, like I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, like I guess like more like gore and shit. I guess I'm a little bit better with, but I guess it's those like suspense thriller kind of horror movies that kind of like fuck with me, and like, really. And I think the biggest thing was like I remember being like 4 years old and my babysitter thinking it's a good idea to show me Scream. I think that's where kind of shit started going downhill.
That's so funny, man. Scream's a comedy.
I can't do it. I cannot fucking do it. I tried. I watched Scary Movie. I mean, that was funny. But Scream just fucked with me. So but there are some horror movies I cannot watch.
Try Cabin in the Woods.
Yep, nope.
Cabin fever?
I'll never be able to go to the cottage, my buddy's cottage, ever again, because I'll be like, what if these fucking people are lurking out here? Like Children of the Corn. Sometimes when I drive fucking home at night through these country roads and shit like that, sometimes I celebrate a little bit quicker just in case a kid pops out and just fucking hit him and keep going.
Yo, I'll be honest though. If I walk by and there's 3 tiny blonde kids with blue eyes, I'll punch them in the face.
Right? Right? Hypothetical question. I think I've asked Colin this before, at least 3 times in my life. Let's say you're driving down a country gravel road, right? You know, you're going from one town to another, just trying to fucking get home. You get a little bit lost, but it is what it is. And there's some guy on the side of the fucking road just trying to wave you down in the middle of fucking nowhere. Do you stop?
Nope.
What if he's standing in the middle of the road? What do
You
you
fucking hit him and keep going.
Then you mow through the son of a bitch.
Right?
Yeah, drive around him.
It's like I mean that's the shit that comes to my mind when I watch these fucking horror movies. Like with Scream, when that dude's calling to the girl at the fucking, you know, in the beginning, like at what point do you not call the police? It's like, call the fucking cops. Do something other than calling the guy an asshole and shit. It's like, now you're just pissing him off.
Well, it's funny because you try to put yourself in that situation, right? Like, what if shit's going down? You're the guy in the middle of nowhere. You see a car. I wouldn't expect them to pull over for me.
True.
Right.
True. But I am going to get better with the horror movies because it is really awkward going on a date and them saying, oh, we should go check out this movie. I'm like, oh, let's go watch fucking something with like cartoon animals instead.
Yo, don't you want to go see Angry Birds? They're herd's off the hook.
Yeah. Oh my God, Purge is coming out. I'm like, yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, I got a good segue horror film for you because it's got a couple elements, but it's more comedy than anything else. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yes.
And then the thing with like, wait, what? The fuck is it? Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Yeah.
Yes.
It just sounds like a comedy.
It's a horror comedy.
Is it a horror comedy?
They do a good job of bridging the gap.
Huh.
And as
Then
long as
after
you're
that,
on that,
you should watch The Conjuring.
yeah.
Yeah, The Conjuring? Yeah, no, fuck that.
Or Homebound. That's a good horror comedy too.
I'm writing down that versus Evil. I'll watch that. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I'm all on that. And then I will call you in the middle of the night when I can't sleep.
Do it.
Thank God you don't have my number.
I'll find it. I'll start banging on fucking all the houses up north until I find you. Like, it could be on the complete wrong side of Chicago or whatever. I'll just keep fucking banging on them. Go up to Canada. Start in the east and move my way west. Find you people. Oh, shit. Anyway.
A madman has gone crazy today and is banging on houses.
Just some guy right down the street yelling Tucker. It's fucked up.
Who the fuck is Tucker and Dale? Oh.
Evil! Anyways. Oh, shit. Okay, so we are 5 through 10 real quick. Joe, what's your second one?
Jack Torrance.
The Shining. Nice.
Ooh, good one.
That's an interesting one.
Okay. Who's next? Clint?
I am gonna go with Ghostface.
Fuck that guy.
I'm surprised you didn't make him the first one that you pitched in on.
I don't want him around.
Yeah, he was hoping we didn't bring him up.
I hope if I just badmouth him, the guys be like, oh no.
Yo, we shouldn't talk about Ghostface.
You should go about Ghostface. Fear, how about you?
Michael Myers, I guess.
Nice.
Michael Myers. Colin?
I'll go with Samara.
Yeah, that's another movie I can't watch all the way through.
That's because your sisters both look like her.
Yeah, right. Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Oh, you know what else is fucked up too? God, this made me sound like a little bitch. The Grudge. The Grudge kind of fucked with me.
God, I love that one.
And yeah, I'll end the call right now.
The Sarah Michelle.
I'll
Now I
let,
have to ask: was it the Sarah Michelle Gellar one, or was it the original Japanese?
it was okay. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I never told Colin this. So okay, so Colin's my roommate, and we have this fucking entranceway to the attic in the hallway. The reason I haven't gone up there yet because I fear that I'm gonna open it up and there's gonna be like a little kid just sitting there yelling.
In the attic?
Yeah, that's the only reason I haven't gone up here. I have boxes in this guest room that I have to put up there. My fear, as soon as I open it up, it's just gonna be some pale Asian-looking motherfucking child, just like looking right at me and just screaming.
Hey,
No,
well,
it's going to be the ghosts of Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis from Beetlejuice.
well, I know Kyle's been up there, so I think you're good.
Kyle don't give no shits.
Yeah.
Kyle's a man's man. Kyle's like what lumberjacks hope to be.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, The Grudge, and actually, Paranormal Activity kind of fucked with me too. Even though I knew it was fake going into it, that kind of fucked with me.
That was a real documentary, man.
Yeah, based on true events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just like Blair Witch.
Yeah, it was so real. It came out with a sequel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, they found additional footage.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'm picking number 10, and what do we got left? We got Hannibal Lecter. Pinhead's gone. Chucky, Dracula, some more got picked. Got fucking Ghostface. This is tough. I kind of want to pick Patrick Bateman, but at the same time, I kind of want to go with the Creeper.
That's a good movie. I like that.
It is. Okay. I'm going to go with Creeper. Do Creeper.
It's the Creeper.
Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get them peepers?
Nice.
Cool. All right. So now we have Pennywise, Freddy, Voorhees, Pinhead, Why did I put Leatherhead? What the fuck? Leatherface. There we go. Jack Torrance, Ghostface, Michael Myers, Samara, and Creeper.
That's out of those.
Yeah. So, okay. So now we're gonna narrow it down to our top 5. But before we do that, what is everyone's favorite horror movie?
Mine is the Babadook.
Ooh, good choice.
Because it's the horror movie that made me love horror movies again. Because there was like a 10-year period where everything was either jump scares or gore. But the Babadook brought it back home for me.
Yep, never seen it.
I can appreciate that. All-time favorite, it's tough, man. I'd say mine's tied between The Exorcist and the original Evil Dead.
Nice.
Both for different reasons, but
I've never seen Evil Dead, but I have seen Army of Darkness.
that's not
Evil
bad. That's a
Dead
good-
is amazing.
Is it?
Well,
It
the,
is.
the original was so good because it was filmed like in the middle of nowhere in Michigan for like very, very little money. And it turned out looking fantastic on I won't even call it a shoestring budget. It was fucking pennies, but
Was it like a floss budget?
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a G-string budget.
Yeah, I know that they was it last year? I don't know if it's still going on or not, but they have like that Evil Dead series going on. Now.
Yeah, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah. I love Bruce Campbell.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that yet. I have been keeping up and watching the Scream series though.
Yep. Nope.
I watched Ash vs. the Evil Dead. It was really good. Season 2 starts up in October, I think. But I haven't watched the Scream series at all because Ghostface is a bitch.
I guess.
Well-
Don't say that out loud. He'll fucking hear you, dude. Seriously, come on. I haven't seen it yet, but it's been on for I don't know how fucking long now. What's that FX show?
American Horror Story.
There you go. Is that
That's
scary?
a good show.
That's good.
Is it
I've
scary?
seen a couple episodes. It's all right.
I just don't want to
We
commit
could
to
watch it, Travis.
I just want to commit to it, and like halfway through something jumps out. I'm like, fuck this. Where's Cheers?
No, it's not that bad. It's not bad.
I'm putting Fuller House on. Fuck this. It's like
It's really not that bad. So.
it's not bad.
I
Nah, man.
just don't want to watch the season that had to do with the carnival.
I mean,
'cause
Bob
I have-
Saget's career is much more frightening than anything in that show.
True story.
Yeah.
Sorry, he didn't want to see Carnival because carnies are terrifying?
Actually, no, it's clowns.
Oh, clown.
Really?
Oh, so you
scared of
love
clowns?
Pennywise?
In fact, actually, here's a funny story. I was visiting somebody in Rockford, actually, and we went to this restaurant, and I go into the bathroom to take a leak, and they had a poster for that season of American Horror Story with the clown on it, and I felt like it was staring at me, and I couldn't go.
Oh, no.
So I had to go into the stall just so the clown wasn't looking at me while I was trying to take a piss.
Oh, look at that, Clint. You've got your wiener out.
Beep beep, Clint.
Beep, beep, Richie. They all float down here, George.
That's a
Shit. Fear, what did you say your favorite horse movie was?
Evil Dead. Evil Dead or The Exorcist.
Colin, did you have one?
I don't really have a favorite horror movie, but I have always been a huge fan of the Halloween movies.
Nice.
Yeah, the only one I saw was the remake, and I saw like the first half of it.
Yeah.
So, I literally I've seen like all remakes of all these vintage movies, and it kind of sucks to admit it, but that's all I got. Like I saw the Friday the 13th, the remake of it. I think Rob Zombie did the remake of it.
No, he did Halloween.
Didn't he do? I thought he did the remake of Friday the 13th too.
Oh
No.
God, no!
No.
It might have actually been good if he did it.
No, it wasn't him.
Anyways, well, whoever did it, in my opinion, did fuck it up because I think the biggest thing that did freak me out about the Friday the 13th is like Jason's I guess body, what's the fuck it's called?
Penis?
Yeah, the penis. yeah, the thing how it just fucking dangled there and shit, and he came and just cut people in half with it and shit.
Axe? Machete?
Yeah, no, his I don't know, like his. I'm trying to think of the fucking word that's bothering me, like body. Anyway,
Shaming?
Armor? Shaming.
Carcass?
No,
when they
it's-
body shamed him
it's like
and he
it's-
turned into a maniac?
oh my god, I fucking. Well, thanks everyone for listening to this freaking show. Man. So,
There goes Mr. Voorhees. We call him Thunder Thighs. One of these days I'm going to cut you fuckers up.
it's like his personality. What's that called? His fucking. Anyways,
His aura?
sure.
His essence?
Anyways, it's because like he was walking. It was the intimidation that he had from just
Posture?
No, it's not-
Language. Body language?
maybe. I guess that could be what it is. It doesn't matter at this point.
His
saw-
broad
anyways,
back.
Body of work.
I love you all. I'm just gonna keep remembering that. Anyways, his body language. That's what it was.
Yes!
I'm so proud. Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
The way he would saunter around Crystal Lake.
Right? Yeah. But
Saunter.
Yeah, he had
You
that
frolic
swagger
through
to
those
him.
fields of dead teenagers.
I'm gonna kill you.
anyways, so he had. I mean, like just like they created such a great monster with him to where like he didn't. All he did was just walk up to people, sneak up behind people, and fucking kill people. What I didn't like about the remake is that they gave him, the ability to run. He's like charging people, and I didn't like that. I just think like it kind of just fucked up what his character was.
Well, you're totally right because essentially, Jason for a long time he is essentially the embodiment of the shark in Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this killing machine. It knows nothing else other than to go and kill. And then they tried to humanize it, which I kind of get why they wanted to do it. Rob Zombie did an excellent job doing that with Mike Myers in the first Halloween. But I don't think it works for Jason.
No, I agree. It's like keep the movies the way they were. That fucking freaked me out. And just like don't change the fucking people. Just leave them how they are. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't make movies. I don't fucking like watching them. So, anyways, okay. So now, so we narrowed it down from our 20 to our top 10. So now we got our Pennywise, Freddy, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Pinhead, Leatherface, Jack Torrance, Ghostface, Michael Myers, Samara, and Creeper. Fear, why don't you pick one that we keep? Now we're going to create our top 5, so we're getting rid of the 5 of these, and we're only going to keep 5 of them. So which one do you want to keep?
Oh, we got to keep the body language of Jason, baby.
Perfect. I wonder if it's going to be this top 5 that just sticks with us. Clint.
Yes.
Which
I am going to have to go with Freddy Krueger, which, by the way, also, side note, the original Nightmare on Elm Street was my favorite scary movie.
I thought you said that. Didn't I hear you say
cut
that?
him off and never asked him.
Aw,
You're like, is everybody done? Clint was like, you're like, shut the fuck up, bitch. We moving on.
But yeah, I'm going with my main man, Freddy.
All right.
Nice.
Now, okay, so I've never seen, other than Freddy vs. Jason, I've never seen any other Freddy movie. But I do know the background of it, where he was like a child molester that they burned alive. Is that how that works?
A child molester / murderer. He got off on a technicality because like search warrants weren't signed in the right places and everything, so they had to let him go. But everybody knew he was guilty, so the parents of the town gathered together as a lynch mob and tracked him down to the boiler room to where he, which was sort of like his hideout / where he worked and shit. And then they just torched it and killed him.
I got you.
That sounds like a heartwarming tale.
Tales as old as time.
Actually, what was really
as old as rhymes.
what was really interesting, because they only talked about it in the actual movies, but there were 2 seasons. There was a TV series back in the late 80s called Freddy's Nightmares. And the pilot episode of that actually dealt with that whole backstory, and you see all of that taking place. The show is just completely out there, but if you can track that down, the first couple episodes, it's kind of worth the first 2 just to see the actual backstory.
Yeah, it unfortunately didn't last long. Essentially, it was like their version of Tales from the Crypt. And instead of having a crypt keeper, they had Freddy kind of start out and tell a story.
I love Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, so fucking good.
I think they're bringing it back.
Amazing. They are, and I'm not sure how I feel about it because M. Night Shyamalan is behind it.
I don't mind Shyamalan. It's the fact that they're not going to have the crypt keeper.
Oh, I got total
Yeah.
faith in him. I believe in him. I mean, look at The Village.
You see, I think he
Greatest
can be...
horror movie ever. That's my favorite horror movie.
Please.
The Village.
Dude,
Hey, you came on the show. You're stuck with it.
I would have to go with The Visit over the Village, though.
The Visit was good.
I have no idea what that is.
Fuck The Village. Fuck Lady in the Water. Fuck Signs.
Listen, Fear. I was afraid at one point too.
Look, bitch, I got your M. Night Shyamalan right here, motherfucker. Shamalama ding dong.
Oh,
Sorry, man,
man.
I don't know what happened.
Here we go again with the preoccupation of dicks.
Oh, man, if you're going to have Fear on, you're going to have dick talk. Dicks are fucking funny. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Oh, shit. Next time we come out, we'll make a top 10 list of other names for dick.
Oh, I like it.
Right?
This episode is dedicated to dicks.
To all you peckerheads out there in the world. Colin, which one you keeping?
I'm gonna. Oh shit! Sorry, I closed my list.
Like, sorry, I was checking a tweet.
I'd say Pennywise.
Keeping Pennywise?
Nice.
Joey, which one you keeping?
If he's gonna keep Pennywise, I'm gonna keep Ghostface.
Fucking guy.
Nice.
Okay. So I will stick with I'm gonna stick with Michael Myers.
Nice.
Just because I know more about him than I do anyone else on here. Oh, you know what? Those Leprechaun movies I can watch without a problem. I don't find those to be horror movies.
Leprechaun.
Yeah, all
They're
I
after
think,
me, Lucky Charms.
I think there's like 4 of them, and yeah, none of them.
There was more than 4
Is there 4?
Yeah.
because they
Leprechaun in
they
the hood.
they did the origin story with Hornswoggle. They had like Leprechaun in Space. I think they did 2 of the Leprechaun in the Hood ones.
I think I think I remember like around like St. Patrick's Day when I was younger, like they had like a marathon on TV and I recorded all of them on VHS. So that I think that was probably my favorite horror movie overall. So, but he's not on here. So now we got Voorhees, Krueger, Pennywise, Ghostface, and Michael Myers. Now we got to rank them who we believe is the best, I guess. So, I guess we'll just start from the bottom. Work our way up to the top.
Sure.
Perfect. All right, so in agreement, who do you believe is the least popular, least villainous guy on this list?
Ghostface.
Yeah,
Ghostface.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
Ghostface.
fuck you, Ghostface. Number 5, bitch.
You want
I
to play?
I can go with Ghostface. That was Jigsaw, by the way.
Live or die.
They both can suck my dick.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, number 4.
Probably Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Pennywise
It's
over.
gotta be the top 3 of the major ones. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then number 3.
I'd have to go Michael Myers.
See, I'd say Jason.
I'd go on my list that I've got. I went Freddy.
Okay.
Absolutely no consensus.
All right, so 1 for Jason, 1 for Freddy, 1 for Michael. What about you, Joe? I was gonna go with Myers.
I also was going to go with Myers.
Oh, Myers is number 3 then.
All right, number 2, I was gonna go with Jason.
Jason for me.
I was
Jason
also-
for me.
Yeah, Jason.
Fuck you guys.
All right, so at least Freddy is number 1. Which actually, I had Freddy as my number 1 on my top 20 list that I created.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, so did I.
Nah, he's number 3.
I don't know where I put him on mine.
Who was number 2 for you?
Mine went Jason, Michael, Freddy.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I had Freddy, Jigsaw, Pennywise. Jason was actually number 5 on mine.
Well,
I had Freddy, Pennywise, and then Chucky.
ooh.
The fucking doll.
Yeah,
The-
dolls are scary, homie.
Dolls are
The reason that I went with those as my top 3 is because of all of the horror movies and all of the fucked up shit that I have like sat through watching in my life. Those were the 3 that ever actually haunted my dreams.
I only saw, like, when it came to Chucky, I saw one scene out of one movie, and it was Chucky's Bride, I think it was called. And the only scene I saw was when that bitch, she like strapped that guy to the bed. Chucky came up, ripped the piercings out of his face, and then suffocated him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Only scene I saw. And at that point, I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, listen, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 400 pounds. He's a fucking doll. No, I had him all the way down at the list. I had him right below Hannibal Lecter. Fuck that.
Wait, Hannibal Lecter was your number 20?
No, Hannibal Lecter was my number 19.
Uh,
I'm gonna, just for the hell of it, since I'm not the horror fan here, I'm gonna read my 20, and please tell me where I'm wrong. We'll make this real quick, because I think we're actually getting stretched for time, but yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna go from 20 up to 1. Okay. So, number 20, I got Chucky, Hannibal Lecter, Jack Torrance, Norman Bates, Patrick Bateman, Ghostface, Frankenstein, Candyman, the Leprechaun, Dracula, Wolfman, Samara, Leatherface, Pinhead, Michael Myers, Voorhees, Creeper, Pennywise, Jigsaw, and Krueger.
I like how you added Leprechaun in there and he wasn't even part of the list.
He's like fucking Gremlins, Critters, Jaws, The Shark.
The Thing.
What fucking list are you on? Swamp Thing came in there.
Oh
List,
shit!
not
Yeah,
even once.
that's it. My bad. I forgot that I changed Damien to Leprechaun. I totally forgot about that. Well, all the other ones are the same, right? I mean, we're good on that. But I mean, I think for not being a horror fan, I think I list them off pretty good based on how terrifying they would be in real life.
I can feel that. So, okay, so essentially the big three are Jason, Michael, Freddy, right?
Yep.
Well, for me, the big three was Freddy, Jigsaw, Pennywise.
You don't count, though.
Well, no, I don't count. I don't count. I'm going based on what was terrifying me more. And I'm going with guy in my sleep, guy who could have ducked me and put me in a torture device, and fucking clown in the sewer. You know, then you got the hitchhiking gremlin guy who will fucking steal you and rip your fucking skin off. Voorhees, you know, which, I mean, granted, you know, all you have to do is outrun Voorhees. I'm not fucking outrunning Voorhees. You know, I'm an overweight smoker. He'll win. Michael Myers, I mean, I don't know much about him. I didn't know he had a fucked up childhood. Pinhead, I don't know much about him. Candyman is one I don't know much about at all. I just put him on here because he was on like every list that I could find. So,
Candyman.
yeah, that one. But I mean, there are other ones on there. I mean, you could put Sandman on here. I don't know. I also tried Carrie. Yeah, see, there's so much more, but I don't know. I think we did a good job though. So we got our top 5. I think I'm gonna poll this. I think I'm gonna put this on our Twitter account and poll it, and see who everyone else feels is their favorite guy, I guess, if you will.
Who's your favorite guy?
Who's your favorite guy?
All 20?
No, just the
Just
top
top
5.
five?
Yeah. Your top 20 plus Damien, I guess.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what the consensus is out there on who they feel is the scariest.
I think that the polls will win based on our list. I think Freddy's gonna just beat Jason. I think Jason's gonna beat everyone else. I think overall Freddy is the guy, but we'll find out.
Freddy was different than most of the other ones because he would talk shit to you as he killed you.
Yeah, and he only did it when you were sleeping too. So I guess kind of in a way he's a little bitch, ain't he?
It's kind of like sex with Clint.
Oh, but I love Clint.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit!
But I still love you, so.
Oh, well, thank you, buddy.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're getting towards the end here, as much as I hate to say it. But I'm glad you guys were able to come on. Fear, I'm glad you're able to make it on again. Like, you have no idea how much that means. Because I don't know what you do for work, but if you have to take a bus to get there, I mean
And a plane.
And a plane. What do you do, Fear?
CIA.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy covert undercover Canadian shit.
You have no idea.
Plotting. Fear, you want to kind of tell everyone where they can find you and all that?
Yeah, for sure. The best bet to get a hold of us is FYFCpodcast.com. It's got links to all of our social medias, Twitter, Facebook, etc., as well as our blog, links to our YouTube channel, and the podcasts themselves.
Awesome.
Tremendous.
Clint, where can everyone find you at?
Well,
Olive Garden.
actually-
Asking if you can finish that.
jerk. No, you're going to want to go to geekdigpod.com because that has all of our links, our iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Satchel Player, all that good stuff, our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, email, all of our episodes, and, couple little fun links, links to the networks that, that we're on, and actually also have links to Fear shows on there.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, that's sweet of you, man.
Yeah, they're old. I need to take those down.
It's true. Those shits are ancient.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
every Thursday our listeners can catch Geek Cast Joe here at this freaking show. But where can they find you on Saturdays?
On Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, you can find me over at the Geek Cast Live podcast at geekcastlivepodcast.com/podcast. Or if you don't want to remember that horrible URL, just go to gcl.ninja. You can also find us on iTunes, Facebook, and Twitter by searching Geekcast Live.
I know what you guys are thinking. Why would you play a pre-recorded promo on a pre-recorded show? Well, that shit just happened. That wasn't pre-recorded. That was actually Joe.
What?
Yeah.
I know, right? Sounds the same fucking way every week.
Mind blown.
Except when I occasionally screw it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't edit that shit out, though.
No, editing is for pussies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hey, Colin,
Yeah.
would you like to plug anything? I mean, you don't normally do it, but I don't want to leave you out.
No, I'm fine.
I'm gonna pretend I wasn't here.
Yeah. How about you?
Holy shit. But yeah, you can find everything about This Freaking Show at our website, thisfreakinshow.com. There we'll have links to Podbean and Stitcher where you can find our shows. Or you can just go to iTunes and give us a 5-star review. Tell us how much you love us. And keep in mind that coming soon we will be on Google Play. So I'm excited for that to happen. Follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, and Instagram just by searching This Freaking Show. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
And I'm Geek Cast Joe.
I'm Clint.
Fear in it, bitch.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of This Freaking Show. I'm out.